it's like winning time. I think that's the biggest thing. Is like we can kind of lock in and take it to another level against them. And I think we stay level-headed throughout the whole game. Whether they're making runs and we're not making shots, we always stay together and we kind of just figure out whatever needs to be done to get the win.
Kayla told us pregame that, like you, she grew up as a guard or someone who has these guard skills, and it's sort of wild to think that she was playing minutes at the 5 tonight to give you some rest. So I'm just curious, looking at her whole game, how she was really able to help you guys win this one.
Yeah, I mean, KD really has three abilities. She's a three. She can be a three in this league, and I think what we've been asking her to do throughout the entire season has been amazing in terms of just being a post player and stepping in and giving us minutes during that time. But KD is very talented. Like you said before, our bench is really amazing, and they sacrifice a lot, and they go out there and they play really good basketball. And the stops that she had for us in that fourth quarter were amazing, and they were vital. So she just has to keep going, and we love that.
We'll take one more from Bradley.
Yeah, on that note of KB, she had 2 big steals late in that kind of end of the third quarter, start of the fourth quarter. What did you see on those plays, and how do you feel like that kind of demonstrates her game being clutch when it matters?
Yeah, I think just getting in the passing lane. She was right where she needed to be, and she got her hands in the passing lanes and was able to come away with it and make easy baskets down in transition. So I think it was great, and I think defensively she's really good, but I think it's more of her quickness, and you can kind of see it too on offense, just getting by defenders and kind of ripping the basketball and going. So it's great.
Great. Thanks, Jack. Appreciate your time and
Thank
insight.
you.
Thanks, everyone.
Sabrina spoke to us about how there's such a strong buy-in from every single player in that locker room. I guess, how do you describe what that looks and what that feels like, and what's an example from tonight's game that reflects that?
It feels good that being on the court, we are all on the same page. I mean, we want to win no matter what, and sometimes you don't know exactly the secret about this. We just are so competitive that we are trying to do everything in order, every possession, defensively, offensively, just to fight to do the best thing that we can in that moment. And I think the reason that it's right now like that because we are competitive and we are trying to win no matter what.
It seems like every game against Connecticut is close. What do you think is the reason why you guys are able to come out at the end?
We were trying to resist their physicality, obviously, because we know that they are really always in defense, denying, trying to be on the passing line. That's really hard for us because in order to beat that, we need to be aggressive, and I think that we were balancing that, and we were also finding the open shots with us. So I think that we were pushing in tough moments of the game, and we were staying always positive towards the score. So
now obviously with the break, everyone going their opposite ways. First of all, how do you feel the team is at this point, and then what does the preparation look like to keep this momentum going in the second half?
I think we're great right now. We just need to continue building on that. I mean, obviously we're going to have different days. Some of us, we're going to have a little break. Some of them are going to lifting games, so it's going to be totally different for us. But when we come back here, I think we're going to all be where we left now. So I'm really looking forward, and I think we're just able to build from this point right now and be better and better.
Ivana, what does it mean to have the reliability of a Sabrina Ionescu who sets a plethora of team and league-wide individual accomplishments on a night where 2 major contributors are sitting?
She's leader. We're trying to follow her. We're trying to do the best that we can in order to also make sometimes her game easier, but the responsibility that she's taking, the way she's playing right now, it's really amazing to be her teammate and be a part of that.
What did you see from Kayla, especially in the fourth quarter?
Yeah, she brought the energy that we were missing, so I think she did a great job in most important parts of the game. So yeah, I'm very, very proud of her too.
Okay.
Building off of Jeff's question, when you have Stewie and B out, and they're 2 huge players when it comes to defending and executing the defense, I'm just curious defensively how you guys were able to get this done and defend well.
Yeah, I mean, we are not the same team without them, and this is obvious, but we are trying to do the best that we can, and it seems that it was enough for these games that we were without them, but they are definitely, I mean, we don't even have to talk that how big part of the team they are, and we cannot just like substitute that, but we were trying to do the best that we can, and we won.
Can you just talk about the aggressiveness that you've played with these past 2 games, not necessarily being in a rotation, but staying ready and available to play?
Being professional, being ready always, as they try to always tell me to stay ready, no matter what. But just when your moment comes, take it in the best possible way and be aggressive, because this league is about being aggressive on the court and just do no matter what to win. I'm really competitive and I will do whatever I can at that moment. Sometimes it's going to be a little thing, sometimes a little bit, bigger, better, but it doesn't matter how much I'm going to be on the court. I will always try to win. And also, if I'm not on the court, on the bench, I'll do whatever it takes to support my teammates and get that win.
Thanks, Evie.
Thank you a lot.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
So we were talking to KD and laugh immediately. And she told us that she grew up a guard and didn't really play the forward position until she went overseas. And so with that in mind, what do you think was able to work when she was playing the 5 and tonight? And how did she make some key plays that shifted the momentum of this?
I think just her versatility. I think she had a great game. I think when the opportunity is open, I think she took it, stayed ready like all of us are. So she did a tremendous job. But I think her, like I said, her versatility helps her because when you go against those bigs, they really can't guard you off the dribble. So that worked in her favor.
That versatility. We always talk about the resilience, the adaptability of this team. No matter who's in, who's out, you guys are always just locked in. What do you notice about this team that allows you guys to be that way?
I think just I think for me, just set an example of just being ready, and when your time is called, take full opportunity. And I think that has been great for us. Everybody stepping up and things like that.
KT, what can you say about the defensive crack, as this team's resident defensive expert, what can you say about the defensive crackdown in the fourth, particularly the 8-2 advantage you guys held in the points in the paint game in the fourth quarter?
I think it's been good because we're able to switch. So I think when we had that big lineup with JJ, KB, Leo, and Sabrina, especially us, we can just switch. So I think that works to our advantage.
Hi, Kayla. In each win against Connecticut, it felt like it's been a different player that stepped up each time out. What do you think it says about the team that you guys have been able to really sort of each player has been able to come up huge against a really good team like Connecticut?
Yeah, I think that's just our team. Every night somebody beat, and we just have great players from the starting 5 all the way down to our last player. And it's just great because, like I said, we just stay ready. Because at any moment in time, somebody's opportunity can come, and we just are staying confident and keeping each other uplifted.
KT, what can you say about a game like the one Sabrina Ionescu has, where she sets multiple individual landmarks, milestones on a night where 2 major contributors on this team are out against the second best team in this league right now?
Yeah, I mean, she's been doing amazing for us, and kudos to her. She's great. And I think she's showing it each and every day. Her defense is getting better, and then her offense. I mean, just amazing. That's just Sabrina. That's what she does. Thank you.
KT, when do you think we should start talking about the MVP conversation in regards to Sabrina and the way that she's been playing this year?
Yeah, I know. I mean, y'all should start now. I think, every game she's coming out and really giving us key minutes, especially on the offense. Her threes, hitting key shots for us. So, I mean, y'all should start now.
Now, Sabrina talked about Benija being kind of the quarterback of the defense. When she's not available to play, who really steps up and takes that role on the defensive end?
I think I try to do that, but I think everybody does. I think, for me, I don't really do too much talking. I just kind of just go out there and let my actions show. And everybody else follows. Leo's doing a great job, and JJ and KB and stuff like that. So I think we're all taking that role and understanding what we have to do on the defensive side.
Today, the offense seemed very fluid with the different lineups that you guys play with. Can you just talk about the unselfish play about your team and the way this team has been playing lately?
Yeah, I think it's good because I think we're trusting each other more than we ever have, and that is a great feeling because now, when we get the ball, we're like, okay, they believe in us. So it makes a difference when you have Sabrina and them like that. Oh, we're looking for you. So then it just gives you more confidence. So I think that's going to be a key thing that we have to continue to do and understand that that's going to be one of the key things to get us to where we need to be.
Thank you.
Thank you.
At 21-4, you guys top of the league. What do you think has been the biggest lesson you guys have learned as a group throughout the first portion of the season?
Just working through adversity. I think every team has faced it. I think we've been going through it, and we now understand that we can face it. Now it's just continue to stay consistent with that.
All right, thanks.
Thank you.
Enjoy your
I got
time
one
off.
question actually. So obviously 4 losses is not that many heading into your break, but what are some key things you can kind of work on in the second half of the season to make sure you win the championship?
I think just staying consistent, upping our defense. I think sometimes we kind of get relaxed when we get tired. Twiggling up on some things on offense, stuff like that, but not too much, but just getting better and understanding that we have a second heart of the season. We really haven't faced Vegas even yet, so that's going to be a test for us as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.